Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all of my patrons. My name's Neil and it is time for the next episode of I Literally Just Told You. My reactions to the first 2 episodes of this new game show are out on the channel, and it seems like it's a fan favorite. It seems like you guys like this show. I certainly do. It's a lot of fun. The first episode showed us how we're supposed to play. The second episode went completely off the rails, showing us how not to play. I've reacted to the third episode. It isn't out yet in my time, but you guys have probably seen it. That was our celebrity special. It was a lot of fun, and I'm being told I need to watch episode 4 now. I'm cool with that. So let's see how the contestants in this one measure up. Not much more to say. Let's jump right into it. This is episode 4 of I Literally Just Told You.
Tonight, dear viewers, you have just 2 things to do. Remember everything and forget nothing.
Anything that happens tonight could become a question, and the game starts now.
First up, it's Sainsbury's worker Eddie. Hailing from Glasgow, he was born in the same year as Anne-Marie and Tyler, the creator. Inzi is an actual princess of an Ivory Coast tribe, and she works for the NHS. So if you don't want her to win, you're a monster. Cheze is a software tester. That's not a euphemism. And finally, it's Cornish woman Louise. She has a prosthetic leg. So if you don't want her to win this show, you're also a monster.
Inzi's a genuine princess, but in which African country?
Ooh.
Côte d'Ivoire.
I'm gonna go with Nairobi.
No, that's not a country.
Okay, Nairobi, I think, is the capital city of Kenya.
It is.
So, not even a country. Even though it sounds like he might be unemployed, what is Cheze's job?
He's a software tester.
Remember we said you'd be a monster if you didn't want Louise to win. Well, which monster was it? A, B, C, or D?
C.
Like a pink. C's the right answer. Eddie, Anne-Marie, and Tyler, the creator, all share a birth year. But what city does Eddie come from?
Glasgow.
How confident are you, Louise?
Not very.
Pretty confident. More confident than Nairobi.
Or are you just profiling? It's a very Glasgow look. So, let's kick off with the moneymaker round. Divorced, married, never a couple as far as we know.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Divorced.
Divorced.
They're still married.
Oh.
They've separated.
They've definitely
But they're not
separated.
divorced yet.
Oh.
You like Kanye?
I like early Kanye.
Nicolas Cage and Lisa Marie Presley.
Never a couple.
No. They were definitely
All right, so
together.
they were a couple. That's Elvis's daughter. Did she marry Michael Jackson or not?
She did. She was married to him for just under 2 years.
At one point in their engagement, Lisa threw the $65,000 6-carat yellow diamond engagement ring into the ocean. But it was okay. They upgraded to a 10-carat version.
Right. Did you say yellow diamond? So you like a lovely piss-coloured diamond? Yeah, I think a diamond go clear, right? Next one. Kirk Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Never a couple.
Divorced.
Never a couple.
I remember she was married to Michael Douglas. I remember that. But did she ever marry and divorce his father? He's dead. I don't care how rich he is. I won't marry a corpse. Not again.
Yeah.
Kit Harington and Amelia Clark.
Never a couple.
No. I thought they were a couple.
Keira Knightley and Serge from the Leicester band Kasabian.
Never a couple. Oh.
As good a guess as any.
Who's Keira Knightley again?
James Wrighton. He was the keyboard player of the Claxons.
Golden Scans? Remember that? That was their big song.
Golden Skins, the Claxons.
I was attempting to do acting work and get into the world of performance and comedy. Little Shakespeare stuff.
And of course, famously, you played Hodor in Game of Thrones.
Ah!
Eddie, Coronation Street, EastEnders, Emmerdale, what's your favourite?
Well, never even heard of Emmerdale.
A desperate storyline
Is that the one that's
involving a
set
plane crash
in-
gave it its highest ever ratings.
Yorkshire?
Coronation Street.
You think there was a plane crash in Coronation Street?
EastEnders.
It was Emmerdale. In a drama about its early days, Jesse Wallace played one of the show's most iconic characters.
Corey.
I'd say Coronation Street again.
The Daily Mirror famously said it was doomed from the outset.
EastEnders?
Doomed from the outset seems harsh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, who would say that?
bit.
Oh, hang on. Eddie, you are doomed from the outset. A storyline about who shot one of the main characters was so big, it delayed the kickoff of the 2001 UEFA Cup semi-final.
EastEnders. That seems like a EastEnders thing.
According to The Sun, since 2000, it's had the highest body count with the most character deaths.
I'm gonna
EastEnders.
go for Emmerdale. Oh.
EastEnders. Ariana Grande, Lizzo,
Oh, jeez.
Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Most Instagram followers.
I want to say Ariana Grande.
I think so, yeah.
257 million at
Jeez.
time of recording. But still ahead of her is The Rock, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Instagram.
Next one. White shirt, now red, my bloody nose, sleeping, you're on your tippy toes.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
Always banging on about doing a hair toss and checking her nails.
Ariana Grande. Okay. I don't... Yeah. Boy.
Right, next one. Not the youngest or the oldest, but in the middle.
Ariana Grande.
Married.
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Ariana Grande.
Well, she married a real estate agent called Dalton Gomez.
Biology, chemistry, physics.
Okay.
If you studied the interaction between matter and energy, you'd be bored, but you'd be studying...
Physics.
Yeah.
I had a good physics teacher, though. He did loads of experiments, bombs and, you know, things in class. Not bombs, but, you know, explosions.
Could be a great fake story about your leg. There you go. Well, let's see if you're right. You are. In Sam Cooke's song Wonderful World, you don't know much.
About biology. Biology.
Quick,
Chemistry.
No,
you're
it's-
out of time, but it's okay because you were wrong. The speed of light in a vacuum is approximately 186,000 miles per second.
Physics.
And is something you'd most likely learn in...
Physics.
Walter White was a high school teacher
Chemistry.
of what?
Chemistry.
Take your time. Oasis' second worst album was 2002's Heathen What?
Chemistry.
Heathen chemistry? Okay. I don't know that album
There's a
title.
factual inaccuracy there. Oasis' second worst album was actually Standing on the Shoulders of Giants.
What's the worst album?
Well, that.
I ran a kite surfing school for 15 years, so I used to teach kite surfing.
I mean, I know the true story of what happened to your leg is sepsis, but it strikes me with the kite surfing thing, you could bullshit a little bit, couldn't you?
Oh, it would have been more interesting, yeah.
you know,
but yeah.
you know, people said there's no sharks in Cornwall.
Well, I do. One of the things, if I win on this show, is that I wanted to dive with sharks. So I figured I've only got a 50-50 chance now of losing the other leg, so... the odds are
That's
good.
exactly the right attitude.
Well, we like Louise.
Eddie, let's see how much you got. £500. Yeah.
And he's got to do some work.
And this is serious, because the person who has the least amount of money at the end of this goes home with nothing.
Who's this?
Hey, Natalie.
Hi, Jimmy.
What was her name? Natalie.
We now know Lizzo does a hair toss, but what else did we say she does?
Her
Checks
nails.
her nails.
For 15 years, Louise ran a school teaching what water sport?
Kite surfing.
Right. I'm going to go for kite surfing, Jimmy.
Eddie said he very much enjoys the early years of which musical performer?
Kanye West.
Yes, Kanye West is the right answer.
Okay, we got good contestants again. I'm thrilled.
Eddie had no idea it was the capital of Kenya when he said it, but what's the capital of Kenya?
Nairobi.
Nairobi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Emmy told us about 3 accounts that have more Instagram followers than Ariana Grande. Cristiano Ronaldo, Instagram, and who?
The Rock.
It's a Mr. The Rock, I believe.
It is Mr. The Rock. I said I hoped she won't marry a corpse, not again. But who was I talking about?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Which Oasis album does Emmy think is their worst?
Oh no. Oh no. Heresy Chemistry?
No.
See what the answer is?
Oh, yes. Heathen Chemistry. I was trying to think of the other one, so I was way off.
You probably worked hard to remember the name of the Klaxons song, Golden Scans, but we don't want that. Where are Kasabian from?
Ouch. Did they say that? No. Lester.
2 things on today's show have been labelled doomed from the outset. One was you, Eddie. What was the other?
Coronation Street.
It's a bitter irony, this.
Coronation Street.
Yes, nice.
What's the approximate speed of light in a vacuum in miles per second?
186,000.
I'm going to say 1 million miles per second.
That is fast.
That's a tough one.
Who did Maggie say Michael Jackson was bizarrely married to for just under 2 years?
Lisa Marie Presley.
I'm just going to say Linda Presley.
No.
See, there's a pattern of me getting the first letter right.
If only that counted for shit.
We might be saying goodbye to Chezzy here.
What did Maggie say Ariana Grande's husband Dalton does for a living?
Oh, he's a realtor.
Real estate.
He's a real estate agent, yeah.
Cheze and Inzi, one of you is going home.
Oh, they're tied. Oh, so this is how many wrong?
How many correct answers have been given
Correct.
in total on tonight's show? 10
Okay, so
seconds
there's
to write
been
down.
9 times. There's been 36. I'm going to say 26 correct.
23. Cheze is closer.
At least it's not Price is Right rules, where if you go over, you're disqualified.
I don't want to be.
You gotta
I don't
take
be
your
that
stool.
Guy, but
Okay.
Could you bring your stool with you?
Oh,
Yeah, be that guy.
Jimmy.
Make the princess take her stool.
I literally just told you.
I wonder how long they're. I wonder if they filmed an entire season of episodes before any of them air. Because I wonder how long they can keep this gimmick up.
This is, and it's for what? TikTok.
Slap, slap, wiggle, wiggle, TikTok.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Carr. Clap, clap, slap, slap, wiggle, wiggle. You know it's Thursday. Stan, can I get from Wagamama's chicken katsu curry and the carrot, and they do a carrot and apple mix? Thanks,
Chicken
mate.
katsu curry, carrot apple from Wagamama. That was Stan the runner. It definitely helps watching previous episodes.
We're going to be asking you questions about that fake ad break after this real ad break. See you in a minute.
See, they're on the ball. They weren't fooled. But I do wonder how long ago that was filmed and how many episodes they filmed before any of these start hitting the public consciousness.
You worked hard to remember my TikTok routine. I'm sure you can recreate it. But what day did I clearly shout at the end?
Thursday.
Thursday. I ordered a chicken katsu curry and what type of mix?
I'm going to say
Carrot apple.
Carrot mix.
Yeah, that's half right.
Carrot and apple.
Yeah.
It's 2 things, because then they could mix them together.
Yeah.
What was the name of the very helpful runner who's getting my lunch for me?
Stan the runner.
That was very early on.
No?
All of 5 minutes ago.
Genuinely have no idea. I'm gonna have to guess. Emily?
No? It was a dude.
Emily, come on in.
I wasn't paying attention to that bit.
Emily, I feel terrible because I made snap judgments about your gender, and I'd like to apologise. Thanks for that, Stan. Let's see if you're right.
Let's see if we're right.
Can I change it to Dave?
Let's see if you're right. Emily is Stan's name. Did you just say, can I change it to Dave? But I just said Stan.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention for that, was I?
No. Oh, Louise.
Greg's Starbucks Pret-a-Manger.
All
We're in the
right.
right ballpark here.
Oh, we like Eddie.
Okay, so this is like Mastermind, your specialist. Their founder started off selling eggs on a bike.
Greg's.
Greg's.
You think Greg started as a guy selling eggs on a
Well,
bike?
it's Sir, not Starbucks.
It's in the name.
You've won £750. Although you look as if you'd be happier with a steak bake.
I'd trade it in this second.
Used to sell this bland-looking pumpkin scone which contained more than the daily recommended amount of sugar for an adult.
Starbucks.
Oh, my.
Their best sandwich was crayfish and rocket, which they stupidly don't make
That sounds like a pret-a-manger.
It's gotta be Pret.
Yes, it was pret-a-manger. Have you ever had crayfish and rocket sandwich?
Well, no, and they don't do it anymore, so that ship has sailed.
We like Eddie. He's like auditioning right now.
Until 2008, had 10 outlets in Belgium.
Starbucks. Oh,
Eggs.
what?
You do better than anyone expected.
He was doomed from the outset.
Pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, hasn't happened. Gail Gadot leads fellow celebs clumsily singing
During the pandemic.
Quick.
No.
Drink.
He spoke wrong.
During the pandemic. You said pre first.
Yeah.
You have to go with your first answer.
Yeah.
I'm so
Ouch.
sorry.
That hurts.
Rita Ora's 30th birthday party.
Hasn't happened.
Okay, let's see if you're right.
Okay. Who's Rita Ora? I'm so bad.
The Masked Singer launches in the UK.
Son of a gun.
Pre.
Quick. Pre.
Banksy spray paints a broken lock on the lion enclosure at London Zoo.
During.
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh. Well, that's a well made up clue.
In their 40s, in their 50s,
Ugh.
in their 60s.
I'm going to offend some people.
RuPaul.
60s.
Wow.
Hugh Grant.
50s. No, he's in the 60s. Jeez.
All right. Robson Green.
50s.
He is also #1 on famous birthdays for people named Robson. You're number 12 for Jimmy's.
I can live with that. Next one. Eminem.
40s.
40s.
He seems to have become David Guest.
He is 48.
Yeah.
Same age as me. Huh. Jennifer Lopez.
50s.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Jeez.
Craig Revel Hallwood off of Strictly lives in that.
That's right, Jimmy. I'm about to watch The Red Shoes from 1948, then Flashdance from 1983, and 2010's Black Swan. I wonder how long Black Swan's runtime is.
Wikipedia says 108 minutes.
Oh, you got to cram all of that in. Cram it all in.
I've always said if I got a bit of money, I'd buy my mum a Mini Cooper.
Let's take a look at a picture of you. Oh, wow. That looks fantastic. So playing the bass there.
Yeah, I've got a little band called Panda Car.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me and my wife on our wedding day. We got married in Alexandra Palace.
That's wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Proper London wedding.
I'd like to go diving with sharks.
I thought that was a joke.
She means
What
it.
is it you really don't like about legs?
Was that Burning Man?
Oh. I didn't realise you were like a drug person.
One of my favourite programmes when I was younger was Butter Moon, and we're Mr. and Mrs. Spoon.
This looks dangerous. Think I better have a word with those two. Remember, always use the Green Cross code, because I won't be there when you cross the road.
Wow.
Questions are now worth £1,000 each. It's time to play I Literally Just Told You. Eddie, I've grown to love you. Louise told us how much she adores the work of Mr. and Mrs. Spoon. But what TV show did they appear on?
Button Moon?
Butter Moon.
For £1,000, are
Was
you
it
right?
Butter Moon? Oh, it was Button Moon. Okay.
Eddie plays the bass guitar, but what is his band called?
Panda Car.
I've got to take that answer. Yeah, I was doing the game show host thing where you fuck with people. You might have thought EastEnders' Natalie Cassidy was lost. but it was part of the game.
Oh,
what
she's from
colour
East-
coat was she wearing?
Navy blue. Oh, jeez.
Craig Revel Horwood was watching 3 movies about dance in our cinema. They were The Red Shoes, Black Swan, and What Else?
Flashdance from 1983.
That's right. We all enjoyed seeing Louise's picture, but can you spot what we've changed since you saw it
God.
last?
The
Noses.
helmet head ornaments have changed.
Oh.
Swap those big heads.
Wow. Good for him. Good for him.
At what venue did Shezay,
Alexandra Palace? Is that what he said? Okay.
What colour was the car that
Oh,
almost
God.
crushed those 2 children?
Oh, now. I think it was a green car.
Black.
You think a
I
green
think it was
car nearly
black.
crushed 2 children?
No, there was a lot of other green in there. It was blue. Okay.
Louise called Stan the runner Emily. When she saw Stan was male, she guessed again. What was the wrong male name she guessed?
Dave.
I remember this. Dave.
If you're right, we're going to pay to have his name changed to. Let's have a look. Dave is the right answer.
Nice, nice.
What type of car would kind-hearted Eddie buy his mum?
A Mini.
If he wins tonight.
Mini Cooper.
You're absolutely right. I told you I was the same age as Eminem. How old am I?
48.
48 years old.
You think I'm 48?
At time of recording. Now he's 49.
Maggie, Emmy, can we fact check that? Am I in fact 48? Because it doesn't seem, viewers at home will be thinking, well, he fucking can't be. It's magnificent.
We spoke to your mum.
He's a jet ski.
What'd you do, a seance? Recreate the moves from my memorable TikTok dance.
Oh,
Fake
crap.
Ad break.
That's too
Question
long
this
ago.
time now. You
Clap, clap. Slap, slap.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. Point.
And say the words.
You know it's Thursday.
2,000.
I think he got it. Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Wow, good for him. Wow.
I haven't been this stressed since before I was waiting to have my leg amputated.
Okay. It wasn't amputated, it was eaten by a shark. Where do I, Jimmy Carr, come on the list of famous Jimmy's birthdays according to Emmy?
13th.
Oh, no.
It was in the low teens, I think.
Top of the list.
No, it was like 12th.
Oh, it's 12.
Yeah, I think Louise is going home. Yeah.
Oh.
It was that last question. It was that last question.
You're not going to make me carry my stool, are you?
I'm not going to make you carry the stool. I'll at least help you with the stool. Thank you so much for coming. Give it up for Louise. Thank you so much.
Make her carry her stool.
You're playing for £18,000.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
The loser doesn't get nothing. No, they get nothing.
No, they get
Eddie?
nothing.
Which celebrity did Jimmy think Eminem now looks like?
I don't know this one either.
The only name that comes to mind is George Carson.
No.
But
No.
It's David Guest.
David Guest, who I don't know either.
what color diamonds did Jimmy suggest we go for?
Clear.
Now, how specific are we going?
Real specific.
Clear.
You referred to them as hangover piss yellow.
No, those aren't the ones you should go for. We should go for the clear ones.
Clear or white?
Yeah.
What's the name of Michael Douglas's dad?
Kirk
I want to
Douglas.
say Kirk Douglas.
That seemed like an easy question for this round.
According to Emmy, when Nicolas Cage and Lisa Marie lost their wedding ring, how many carats did they upgrade to?
10 carats.
It's got to be something wild.
10 carats.
24 carats.
No.
Incorrect.
Oh. How many carats was it?
10 carats.
Wonderful World is a wonderful song, but who did we say recorded it?
I don't... Sam Cooke, but that was...
Craig Revel Horwood.
No.
That's a guess, is it? It's not often you hear this.
It's not a wonderful
on a quiz
world.
show.
It was a
That's
different
fucking
song.
terrible
It was
guess.
a different song. Wasn't it? The one where I don't know much biology. It was Sam Cooke.
It was Sam Cooke.
Eddie, you survived, but you have to get this question right.
Okay.
Ucheze has won the money.
How old is Ariana Grande?
We don't know. Did they say that?
Wow.
We know she's the middle one. How old is she?
I don't know for definite.
24.
I think she's 26.
I don't remember. I don't remember this
You're
at
still
all.
in the game.
24. I just remember she was the middle of the three.
Is incorrect.
Oh.
28.
28.
Cheze, you've just won £18,000.
Wow. I actually worked with Ariana Grande a while back when she was still a Nickelodeon kid.
You've been the star of tonight's show. Eddie, everyone, the undisputed star. You've been
What? What? 3 weeks later.
I'm just about to go on stage at the O2. Eddie, do you mind coming up on stage for a minute? I just wanted to get you up on stage. If you could just come up. We talked about our age, but we never gave you the specific age. So we messed up. And when you mess up in life, you've got to own your mistakes, right? So that's a check for £18,000.
Whoa!
That's £18,000.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Oh my God!
Hug him.
You just won £18,000, but how do you know that?
Because, Jimmy, you literally just told me so.
That's the fucking show right there.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, that makes me feel better. I definitely missed some this episode, but usually when you miss, you're like, oh, I know they said that and I just can't remember. But sometimes you're like, I don't remember hearing that at all, and that's when you think you're just getting old and marginally senile. So I'm glad to know that they didn't actually say her age. But yeah, I've actually worked with Ariana Grande. I did a bunch of Nickelodeon movies back in the day, and I remember doing one that she starred in, along with a bunch of other Nickelodeon teen stars, and it was about 4 months before her debut album dropped. And geez, she was probably 16 or so then, but I hate to admit that was probably 10 or 12 years ago now. That's a terrible thought. I'm getting old. I'm as old as Jimmy and Eminem. That's how old I am. Wow, that was a fun one. So far, so good with this series. Like, I keep expecting that sooner or later there's going to be an episode that's just kind of meh. You know, that's just going to be contestants competing, not particularly funny or memorable, just a game show. And so far we haven't had that. We've had 4 episodes, and every single one of them, you've definitely got something to talk about afterwards. I appreciate a lot them taking care of Eddie like that. You know, that is the right thing to do. Jimmy said it on stage there at the O2. He's absolutely correct. When you screw up, you have to own it, and you have to fix it. And they did that, and that's a cool surprise for Eddie. That's really cool. I guess I'm just going to keep watching this show until you guys tell me to stop or it gets a little boring. But I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. I hope you guys are too. If you are, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, let me know that you want more of this content, because I'm having a blast with it, but it does take time to edit one of these together. So if you guys aren't interested, let me know. If you are interested, definitely let me know. And if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that, check out my Patreon. The link's in the description below. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.